Hey.
We went home. We got shot at by someone we know. We're trying to find out who's alive and who's dead.
Right.
And something bad feelings coming from Brightfield. The way we left it last was a shot was fired and missed, and Warren came out holding the rifle, hands up, saying, apologizing. And that's where you are, at the entrance to Mayfield.
What's happening?
You say to Warren?
Yes.
Okay. Sure, I wasn't quite sure exactly what was going on there. Somehow I'm not on the right. That's weird. Hold on. I need to get... Okay, I wasn't on the right layer. Sweet.
Just trying to be careful now. We've had quite a few past days, a couple run-ins. I'm sorry, my sight ain't what it was, thank God.
All right, calm yourself down, calm down. What exactly have you run into?
Well, first thing was some fella showing up, started blasting holes everywhere. People started packing up and leaving. He did his work, left the rest of us to pick up the scraps. Then, about a day or two later, a group of individuals came by, took a prisoner. We've just been holding down the fort ever since.
What does fellow look like?
He starts giving you a very crude description, but from what you gather, you can piece it together, it's probably Silas.
Well, that sounds like Silas.
Who'd they take?
They didn't take no one, unless you mean to the Grim Reaper.
Oh.
Yeah. Who'd they kill?
I don't know the details. I've been out here, standing guard. You're gonna want to talk to Doc Payne if you want to find out the particulars.
I suppose we will then. May we be allowed to enter town?
Of course. Now that you're here, maybe I can finally sleep. I don't know.
Perhaps. And yeah, we head on into town and we make our way to Warren. Where is Doc Payne holed up these days?
Same place as always. Out down in the
Here's my map. Greece.
down in his the building right there.
And he points, I believe, I don't have a map in front of me. It's literally like right next to Warren Peace's place.
Oh, perfect.
Why don't I have that map? That is peculiar. Didn't I draw out a whole damn map for y'all?
I don't recall.
I don't know about for y'all. I would believe you have drawn a map.
It might have been for the y'alls that came before.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We are other y'alls.
Right, we weren't your first.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
I got it. Yep.
You always have to remind us.
Yep.
Here it
It's real
is.
special.
So
Living in an
enter.
old used world.
Sorry, what was that, Dom?
I'm living in a world made out of cannon.
Hold on. Nope, this is not it. This is from a different world. Okay, it doesn't matter. The point is, it ain't far. It's a small town.
Right.
And you know where it is. I mean, you know.
Do I remember a character called Doc Payne? I don't.
A lot of people call him Doc Payne, sure. That is Payne spelled.
P-A-Y-N-E.
L-T-Y-J.
Where the fuck are you? P-A-Y-N-E,
Yep.
correct. His first name is Elijah. He's the doctor, dentist, and barber.
Makes sense. Elijah.
That's a lot of that's a lot of locations where the last name Payne is great.
It's a small-ass town.
And a good-ass name.
Full disclosure, it's my character's name on Red Dead Redemption 2 online. And I had to just throw it in there because I was proud of it. Here's... for half a second, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I lost that fucking page. I rebuilt again, and I was gonna scream. I was gonna absolutely lose my fucking mind if it was gone.
In the short space of that we have while we're traveling, Tower will whisper over to the sheriff, isn't it normally the law that takes over in times of crisis, not the local barber?
Gods, I hope you're not implying what I hope you're implying.
And we're there.
True.
And you are there. Much like the other buildings in this town, it is very much used wood. It looks like it could use a spit shine or two. What you notice is I think I said it before. I always picture the floors of these things kind of like the buildings in old Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the right time period. But just the raised boards that are together, wooden.
Sorry, I've never been in
floors.
California.
Oh, okay. Well, for those of you who have never been to California, yeah, these raised wooden platforms, long planks, and like bolts on each end of the planks, keeping them. The whole point of that is it's like a wood floor soaked in blood at the doorway, like something has been drugged or some things. It looks like
Fresh
it's
blood?
not. No, but
Or
wood
stain?
absorbs the material, the liquid that gets spilled upon it
Right,
a lot of
yeah.
times, and yeah, there's a new crimson stain that is through the threshold.
So it's the
This
same,
don't
but it
look
doesn't
good.
new. It's not a pile of or puddle of blood, but it is new.
New to you,
Is it-
yes. Am I misunderstanding your question? It's not like someone just got dragged through, but
Right.
But yeah, it's different than when
It-
you left it.
Okay.
It wasn't like that before.
Sheriff, I believe we take your lead in situations like this.
Doc, you still in there?
There. Yep. And as you come in, yeah, you can. There's maybe 2 rooms to this whole building, and they're both small. The front is just like, as you walk in, it's just this kind of cramped area. There's like a gurney-style bed towards the back. The center has a chair where you get your barbering done and your dentistry, and sometimes certain surgeries if you're able to sit. There is crude, like surgical tools hanging all along the walls. They look like they're more for butchering than for fixing. And you can see that there's like a curtained room to the right from where you walk in. There's like a curtain that is acting as a door.
Do we see a lot
like
of
it's in a door
injured
frame.
wounded?
Nope. As you walk in, you do not see. Let me see. Where's that? Never mind. I got it. You do. You see that laying on the gurney in the back, you recognize Darak. He is the blacksmith here, a Dwarven gentleman, red hair, his beard usually singed from coals, covered in soot and blood this time, as he's got what is like a bandage that's wrapping all around his midsection. You can see that the front has gone from a crimson to starting to turn to a dark brown as everything's drying up in the area, but he's kind of laying on the gurney holding that. In that chair that is usually for cutting hair, you do see that Theron, the one of the elves, there's like the brother and sister that live here. They helped you during that attack from the Big Elden gang. It is the brother that is in that chair. He has some utensils in his own hands, and he seems to be nursing some sort of leg injury. You also notice that Doc Payne himself has his arm in a sling and is currently washing his one good hand in the sink.
We have plumbing, huh?
Is that everybody? What's that?
I said we have plumbing, huh?
No.
Oh, I guess it might just be water sitting there.
Yeah.
When you said sink, my head automatically goes to faucet and everything.
You have a well, and I assume what's it called? Not a reservoir.
Basin.
Yeah, a water tower type situation.
Well, we got a towel right here. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It's an awkward affair as he's trying to pour water over his one hand with his one hand. It's messed up, which you get the sense that maybe that's why it's been taking him so long to wash his hands.
Oh, please, let me help you out with that, Doc.
Like,
And how we'll go over and help.
I don't know if you ever even talked to this guy before when you first started here.
Can't say we have.
But he does have black hair. He wears glasses, and one thing you'd know about him is he's quick to amputate.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
Is that sprained ankle? Oh, that's an amputating.
Weapon
Deep cut on, deep cut from a knife on your finger? Yeah, that's an amputate.
Otherwise, it's gonna hurt.
Stub your toe in the middle of the night? Oh, you better believe that's an amputating.
And he's human. I gave everybody else their race. I should say that about him. He's
Human?
one
Yeah,
of
that's an
the
amputating.
one of the few in this town be honest.
Mm,
If we're
Huh.
keeping tags.
sure.
I was like, I ran out of leeches. We're amputating.
Well, to be fair, this is a pretty diverse town for how small it is too.
Why do
Well, it
we
is
work
out
with
west, right?
Yeah,
Diversity. Yeah, it's an amputating.
gotcha.
Whoa. We do not share the views of our player. We will not be canceled for such remarks.
I amputate everybody equally. Nobody gets to keep their left leg.
Germany Christmas.
So that's the sight you see as you kind of walk in. And if you're keeping track, that is a total of 3 injured people that you are spotting. And that does include the doctor.
I was like, how you holding up, Doc?
He's going to raise his one good hand, look at the slinged hand. And are you getting close to him when you say this?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
you staying where you are?
Oh,
Well, you
sorry.
are, of course.
Yeah.
You can see that it's like very wrapped up mummy style, from like his hand to somewhere in his forearm. There's a lot of colors happening there, in the sense of the Red family.
Think that might mean amputating.
God, I hope not, probably.
Have you tried magical healing? And Tower pulls out a potion.
Nope.
Are you willing to? The Tower will offer that potion to the doctor.
He'll swipe it from you full way, just in the way that one does in the West when they go to drink something.
Yeah.
And he'll pop that cork and chug it down. Thank you.
Of course. I'm always here to help.
And he'll start moving his arm a little more and quickly unraveling the wrappings. And when it comes off, you can see it's like someone, if you held your hand out and up, if someone just erased from in between the pinky and the ring finger and took it all the way down to the wrist. That's how much of his hand he's missing. But it's all held over and good. Well, better than the whole thing, I guess.
We heard that there has been a couple attacks in the past few days.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, Warren wasn't able to share details and said that you might be the person to talk to. And why is that? Was there not?
Because I'm the doctor, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. Is there still law in town?
Dunlap's running around somewhere, probably at the jail. 2 are dead in there. He points back to the curtained off area, which now where the sink is and where you're standing, you can feel a little bit of coolness from that area as well. I'm doing the best I can with the injured here.
I have another potion I can offer to help if there is somebody.
I was gonna say, I'm double checking my sheet for how many I got here. Yeah, I got like 6 healing potions in here.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, you should do that. I only have 1 left. So
Third should be fine. The hole went clean through and missed everything vital.
Remind me, the lowest value is potion of healing, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm getting out of the Pathfinder mindset of minor lesser.
If you're wanting to help someone quick, Derek could probably use a hand.
I will take the other 3 healing potions and start administering. I will also double check how many castings of lay on hands I have. For 5 points of lay on hand, I can cure disease. So just to help work through the infection, I'm going to drop 15 of my 25 on that, if I may.
Sure. And between all that business, these 3 are coming around to what top shelf can be for them now. Which I think that only affects Elijah Payne. To my knowledge, potions of healing do not grow limbs and fingers and shit like that. So
But that'd be regen.
everybody
A lot
else
of
had
our wheelhouse.
everybody else had holes, and those holes, as far as I understand, close up.
All right, a couple of words of sanctification from Anubis. Your time ain't now. You ain't leaving us yet.
who did see their way to the field of reeds, Doc?
They're in there.
I'm going to keep this dramatic. I'm going to go into the makeshift morgue.
You will notice that this room is surrounded by, with blocks of ice, and you do see two bags, two body bags on tables in there.
I steal myself. I have enough levels in Rogue for that, right? Alright, check bag number 1.
Would you call that right or left?
Oh, fuck me. Left.
You unzip the bag to reveal the face of the first corpse. You look into the closed eyes of Egon, the town leader, farmer. Even in death, there's a strength about him.
Prayer of Anubis. May he be judged fairly. Alright. Right bag.
You unzip the bag, and you see a familiar set of eyes, still wide with fear. Ted, dead.
Out of character? Out of character. God damn it. But in character, this is Sheriff is actually still pretty shaken by it. Like, this is the genuine thoughts are, I never thought anything would actually be able to kill you. I knew you
have
had
to
the devil's own luck.
Because I have a list of all the town NPCs, right? But then I just added the people that got added to town, and then I completely randomly rolled 4 people to be injured and 2 people to be dead, and that's the results.
Do I remember a character called Ted?
That's one of the sheriff's lackeys.
Oh shit!
Yeah, one of them. Yeah,
Oh,
Tweedledee and
Tweedledum. That you always call him Tweedledee. Tweedledum is dead. Oh shit! That's
Tweedledee and Tweedledipshit. Dipshit.
oh no.
Yeah.
so which one is this?
Likely he's first in the naming, which makes him Tweedledee.
Ted.
What's the other one's
Tweedledee.
actual name?
It's Ted and
Dunlap.
Dunlap.
Dunlap. Okay.
And Justice. Dunlap and Justice is all we have to remember now.
Oh, you remember just.
I know team for Justice. In character, Tower does offer sincere condolences to the sheriff specifically. I know this was someone who was very close to him.
And I know it's been a long time since we've been here, but I just want to also I want to remind us, I guess, that Egon being dead is actually a huge blow to this town.
Yeah,
literally-
a town
as he
leader.
is- Yeah, he's like a cornerstone of it. That people go, he's like a town leader. We put leader in quotes because there's no leader here, but everybody still kind of goes to him.
But he was
An
wise,
elder.
kind, and knew how to work the fields.
Yeah, just
Literally the lifeblood of this town.
I was like, no, when I rolled it, and I was like, well, but yes,
Yeah.
you know. Anyways,
He's tending to the reeds now. I believe he lived a good enough life here to ensure that he would have peace. Ted, you didn't deserve this. I never thought they'd ever take you. I figured you would klutz your way to immortality somehow. Shit. And I proceed to pour out a non-healing bottle of alcohol for the two.
as you do that, just make a perception check for me.
Who?
Perception.
The sheriff.
I don't have my shield out, so that's going to be normal.
23
Ooh,
Hot damn.
and critical.
paying attention.
In this time of grieving and, in reverence, you notice the bottom half of the bag for Ted is a whole lot flatter than the top.
Ooh.
Oh dear. Questions I'm not sure I want to ask. Oh.
Sheriff, best not dwell on it.
I ain't gonna ask the question. Yeah. Wait, hold up. And I leave the makeshift space and Doc, where is Justice at?
Don't know.
I heard tell that there might have been an acquisition for town. So which is it? Is she abandoned post, or is she hostage?
I don't think that girl abandoned town. If she was gonna, she would have done it a long time ago. I've been holed up in here doing the best I can with Derek. If you're telling me someone's been taken, she ain't around.
I was just told that somebody was taken. God, I hope that ain't true.
We should get out of your hair for the day, though, Doc. There's not much we can do else to help here, and we don't want to take up more of your time than necessary.
You save me a lot of time too. If you need something, let me know. See what I can do.
Same to you from us.
Bro, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Sheriff, I think we need to check in with Justice if she is there to check in with.
Yeah, since Dunlap's probably around the jail, I'm gonna dwarf hustle my way over there.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead. You tell me what you're doing.
Dunlap, where are you at?
Are you going inside?
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading in.
Do me a favor. Just roll initiative real fast.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
All right. As you walk in, you see Dunlap pulling a pistol and aiming it right at you, but you have the first move before he can fire.
No.
I would like
we
to.
want you to have the first.
What was that?
That
I understood. Don't worry.
I would like to. I'm not even phased by Dunlap holding a gun at me at this point. I was like, you know the voice of your old boss, right? It's like, look, I understand we had our issues, but I'm sure we can work something out here.
Make a persuasion check. It's Dunlap's turn. He immediately drops the gun to the floor and runs to you, tears welling in his eyes, collapsing at your feet and wrapping his arms around you. It is you, thank God.
I will do all I can to comfortingly embrace him.
It's been awful, and I don't know who to trust. They got people around that can change their face and sound how they want. It ain't right, boss. It ain't right.
Yeah, there, Dunlap. It's gonna be all right. I ain't gonna ask how you're holding up. It's fairly clear here.
You're holding him up, currently.
Touche, God, touche. Quick question before I ask you anything else. What's happened to Justice?
They stole her.
Yeah.
They stole her.
Don't you worry, Dunlap. We're gonna get her back. Wherever the hell she's at. Where she's at. We're gonna
Boss,
get her back.
she wasn't looking good from when that fella came to town. But those folks came and they dragged her anyways. They said, you know why.
Is it time we go back to the cabin?
Before that, I want to ensure to anybody else who's still here that we are going to do whatever we can to make this right.
It was, they weren't the same guys. That's what you're thinking.
Right, there was a second group that came through.
Mm-hmm.
Warren described, or not Warren, the doctor, or both. I forget what the story.
Warren said there were two groups. Wait, hold on. Are
Can
you
you
implying
describe the second group?
Yeah, you implying the second group ain't the same as the first group?
Correct. Wait, right? I think. I don't know anymore. I'm so confused.
All right, slow your roll there, son. Is it like the first person that came through? Was it a posse,
Sure.
or was it just one guy?
Well, just the one guy, but I know he had some others hidden around somewhere. He just came and started saying it was time to make things even, and he just started blasting.
Boy, I wish I still had that on my board. I don't think I do.
I understand, Frank.
Then, when we were picking up the pieces, and Justice was getting ready to head over to Doc's to see to her wounds, another group showed up. And they were even more ridiculous. And they said that you had something that belonged to them or would belong to them, and you needed to come see them about it, but you wouldn't. They were coming to make sure you came there, and I don't know. They dragged her off. I tried my best, but I can't.
In the
damn
moment of
shit.
realization that Tower had, he yelled.
When he's doing everything in his power to maintain any hint of grace whatsoever.
You're saying the second group is the one that took Justice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So we know where to find her, and we know that we need to strike with great vengeance this time, and through playing with the sauce magnate.
I'm doing everything in my power to keep serious while the phrase sauce magnate is used.
It
You
seems
have-
you must.
It's like, you have told me exactly everything I need to hear, Dunlap. I thank you very much. I'm gonna make sure that everything is as it is meant to be.
Just be careful, boss. One of them looked big and scary. The other one, she had this crazy voice that she just did a little whisper or two to Justice and she just started walking. I couldn't stop her. And that guy killed Ted.
Like, it's all right. We have experience with interest in individuals. I'm sure we'll make this work out somehow in our first rodeo.
It was the second group that killed Ted.
No. The first,
Okay.
I'm getting mixed up here. Okay, this is way more than I'm used to dealing with.
Very fair.
From what it sounds like, the second incursion was just a routine kidnapping at the worst possible time.
Did they commit any murders? The second group. Fair enough.
They said they wanted someone alive and important.
Did they do any of the wounding?
They did commit a kidnapping.
They ain't bloodthirsty. They just make poor choices.
I'm sure they will feel our vengeance when we are nearby. They'll know we're coming.
And if you'll
Okay.
excuse us, deputy,
I'm gonna go lie down and take a nap.
please do.
And you watch him walk into a cell and shut the cell door and lay down on one of the cots inside.
Well,
Blankets pulled over his head.
Seeing that, Power suggests that we can't just leave and try to find our vengeance tonight. The people of this town are exhausted. I think Warren was right when he said maybe he can have a break. Maybe we can give Tweedledum a break as well. Just a day or maybe two before we head out again.
and
Probably.
possibly let Silas come back, and who knows what's happening to Justice.
That's a good point.
I don't think he's gonna hurt Justice because he wants Ursula on her big wall. I mean, not that we would ever hurt her. Just, I think he would lose ground with us if he started hurting Justice. And probably would.
Have
Yeah.
we crossed the threshold outside yet?
Outside of the building, if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. The moment that I leave the sheriff's office, as if I was just like walking out into public has suddenly put me into private, I am just going to throw out the longest, most vulgar string of curses that anyone here has ever heard, with the force of 1,000 consumed hearts.
It's
I
not
will not
long.
recreate that here for the sake of everything.
It's
But
not
it does call
long.
for a solid 10 rounds of combat.
Cool.
It's not long before you see the skittering of old Pete running down the street, loading a revolver.
I heard someone call my name. Where's the damage?
It's just us.
Oh, hey! Boy, I missed you guys. If only you'd been here a few days earlier, maybe we wouldn't have this mess. Not that I'm saying it's your fault.
It sure seems like it.
Bitch.
You're still holding up there then, huh?
Oh, hell yeah. Takes more than that to kill old Pete.
We may need to see more of that fire out of you in the future.
I'm ready, trust me. They're messing with my profits now. And if there's one thing I can't abide, it's messing with my profits. Nobody wants to come see an old town if everyone's dying. You point me in the direction, and I'll point old Faithful right up their fire holes.
I appreciate that enthusiasm.
I was literally going to say something along those lines. Also, I'm back now.
Indeed, Sheriff. That's the response of the string of.
I do see that our time is coming to a close here. People need to close time, whatever that means.
That's fair.
Uh,
I mean, we did start late, but yeah, it's gonna get late. So.
Anyway,
We've definitely established a need
Oh, yeah.
desire to go fix this problem
oh
we
yeah.
got problems.
right here in Mayfield City.
So I guess we can leave it here with old Pete meeting up.
And
And
the realization of what we need to do next.
You know what the worst part of it is? You know what the worst part of the situation is? That was probably fucking random. It's just happenstance. I'll swear, he probably just picked the most important person left here. This ain't even a personal grudge.
Oh, it's personal, Sheriff.
No, but I mean, did I ever introduce myself to you? Mr. Sheriff? I might have introduced you all.
Also, I just had a really cool go home line here, Sheriff, and it's free.
Fuck me. Sorry. I'm a little worked up right now.
What'd you say, Tower? My hearing's pretty bad.
Oh, Pete, I said this time it is personal.
we'll end.